YouTubers, I am fucking exhausted. I got in, I went to sleep around 1:30. I think that's when I closed my eyes. At least I was able to wake up today. I can't say that for a lot of people. Yesterday, early morning, my youngest sister's father passed away. 84 years old, died. He passed away in Guyana. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling it more than she is because I spent more time around Roy than she has. I mean, she mad that she lost a father, but she didn't really know him. So I guess you can't really feel for somebody you don't really know or wasn't really there in your life. I guess I don't know, but anyhow, outside of that, obviously this is some stuff I picked up from a dude named Justin, real cool guy. I'm sitting down right now because I am exhausted, man. Then I gotta get up, take a shower. I already brushed my teeth. One thing I don't do is I don't wake up hating and don't brush my teeth yet, man. I figure before you do anything on this earth, you should always at least get up and brush your teeth before you do anything. Even if you're gonna sit around the house, man, you should always wash your backside. But first thing you should always do, even before putting water in your mouth, is get up and brush them teeth. Anyhow, so I got all this stuff from him. Everything cost me 1,500, 1,500 cash. I had to call a couple of people. A couple of people don't deal with Venmo or PayPal. So I had to find somebody that did because man, I only had about $1,000 left on me. So I had to find somebody to get to send them either PayPal or Venmo because this guy only dealt with Venmo and PayPal. He doesn't deal with Cash App or Zelle, which doesn't make sense because Zelle is the next best thing next to cash. Can't be hacked. You have no issues. Go right in your bank account. You deal with some of these other companies when you cash out to go into your bank or whatever. They take a fee. With Zelle is direct, but everybody's always using that. Oh, well, I don't want Uncle Sam to know my business. I mean, I don't like going back and forth with people. I think everybody should have fucking Zelle. I don't give a fuck if you use it or not. It's better than any other electronic platform next to somebody handing you paper cash in your hand. But to each his own. The deal got made. Yeah, so I paid 15. I mean, he gave me a great deal though. I mean, he was I mean, obviously, he said the same thing I always say and whatever, or what anybody who's a reseller say. I don't mind giving deals, but I'm not giving stuff away, which means that I don't mind hooking you up, but you're not gonna be paying 10 cents on a dollar. As I was handing him stuff out, cause he let me go in his garage, it was pitch black last night. Even with lights, it was really dark because he let me come late to look at stuff. He's working the whole weekend, so I won't be able to go back and get more stuff from him. But he did say that. I mean, he did know what most of his games were. A lot of other stuff was Guitar Hero stuff and whatnot. I should have took all that as well, but I was really concentrating on this stuff as well as the bin of toys. He said he hasn't seen that thing in years. I believe him because it was extremely dirty and dusty. There are some broken figures and stuff in there, but I'm not gonna call him back and be like, hey, because people do that. Hey, you know what? I looked at it. I should have looked more carefully. It's not his fault. We made a deal. We shook hands as men. One thing about me is, I mean, I've had people who brought stuff from me and said it was bootleg, it didn't work, this and the third, and they wanted to just give it back. And I always look sideways at people like that because once it doesn't matter what it is. Once you make a deal should be made. But if they make more money on shit, they don't be like, hey, has an extra 10 or $20. So why all of a sudden because you can't sell it or because it doesn't work or because you find out it's bootleg and this, I mean, it's a lot of nonsense. And I'm to the point now where I'm only dealing with certain people on big things. And I brought this stuff in mind for, two specific individuals. I'm leaning more toward one than the other just because he'll come all the way here to pick up all this stuff. And he pays right there, so I don't have to worry about nothing with him. So what I'm saying, that's the thing. I'm to the point now where I can't keep buying stuff and losing money on it or just breaking even, and I'm doing the legwork and buying it's just too much. So Anyhow, moving off of that rant. So I got two Sega Genesis, one original OG Genesis with Altered Beast, Rise from Your Grave, and then you got the Sega Genesis 2 with the Model 2 Sega CD. No adapters or anything for it, but it doesn't matter. Then you got a Sega Saturn over there, a Super NES, PS1, two Game Cubes, two Xbox 360s, and they both work. No red ring of death or whatever, and that's fucking phenomenal. Because they very rarely do work. You know what I'm saying? And a plethora of games here. Speaking of the games, I'm gonna go into that first since they're all stacked up right here. This whole section, don't get excited. That would have been a lot more money if they were in there. Unfortunately, the games weren't there, and I had to almost pry all these out his hand because he said he got the games somewhere. He think they're in the house, but he wasn't too sure where they were because he said he wanted to keep them. He said if I found the game in his garage, he wouldn't have sold these cases. And I understand that. Not all these cases are great, but we made a deal, and I said, dude, I'll tell you what, I'll take all of them, even the less desirable ones. He said ain't that much there that's less desirable, except for the Game and Watch Gallery 4, Lord of the Rings, and if I'm not, I think Top Gear GT. Of course, Hot Potato, and the Wild Thornberries, and Treasure Planet, and I believe Nick Racing. Those are the only ones that aren't desirable, but those are still worth about $10 a box just because it's rare that people kept a lot of these boxes. I know because even I used to collect and buy a lot of this shit. I used to throw the fucking boxes away. You know what I'm saying? I always did that. I don't know why. As a collector, you say, you're a fucking idiot. I have to agree. Then down here you have 3DS and DS games. You have the DS Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. Then you have Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Then you have Street Fighter 4 3D edition, Star Fox 64 3D. And here's the sleeve for the Street Fighter game. And then you have Yoshi's Island, Lord of the Rings. You already mentioned those. You got 3 copies of a Super Mario World Advance 2 games, Earthworm Jim, Super Monkey Ball Jr. Then you also have Pitfall, Nicktoons Racing, Street Fighter Alpha 3. You got 2 different Pokemons. I think that's Ruby and Silver. I don't know, whatever the fuck they are. Then you have 2 copies of Zelda, 4 Swords, Earthworm Jim. Then for the Sega CD, you have Racing Aces. And then for the GameCube, you have The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. And then for the PS2, you have Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Those are all empty cases. But no fret, because most of these cases are anywhere from, especially all the good ones, they're anywhere from $20 to $45 a fucking box. So that's crazy, like the Zeldas. Like, you know what I mean? So I practically almost had to beg him to give me this stuff because he really didn't want to give it up. But he said, you know what, if I give it up, you got to take it all. You got to take it all. And it's going to be this price. And I was like, sold. Because I already knew what some of these go for, the empty boxes. And I know, you know what I mean, give or take what handheld and certain games go for. And of course, you know, boxes add value. You know what I'm saying? So I know that for a fact. And then going over to this section here, both of these sections are all in here. Like, for instance, for the Wii, you have Karaoke Revolution, High School Musical. You got Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus, Beach Fun Summer Challenge, Babysitting Mama, You Draw, Dance Revolution, Hottest Party, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08, Repeller, Tournament Fishing, Rayman, Tournament of Legends, another Wii Fit Plus, Ukama, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Sonic Colors, Samba de Amigo, Lego Batman, Sonic and the Black Knight, Nicktoons, Attack of the Toy Bots, Jumper, Sonic Secret of the Rings, Legend of Guardians, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Just Dance Kids 2014. Marvel Superhero Squad, Skylanders, Wii Sports Resort, The Blob. And then for the PS2, you have Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. And for the GameCube, you have Army Men RTS, Sonic Mega Collection, Second Sight, Starsky and Hutch, Sonic Heroes, FIFA World Cup 2006, Namco Museum, Backyard Football, Pokemon Coliseum, and then Mario Kart 5, which is the most expensive game up there. I think that's like a $50 game. And then moving on to the next row, you have Xbox 360s, Batman Arkham City, Grand Theft Auto 5, Assassin's Creed, Halo 4, Hitman Blood Money, Brutal Legend, Pro Evolution Soccer 07, LA Noire, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Skyrim, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, Red Dead Redemption, Battlefield 3, I don't know what game that is, but who gives a shit, UFC 09, Skate 2, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10, Call of Duty Black Ops, NHL 11, NBA 2K 11, Madden 12, NCAA March Madness 8, that game in there, I don't know what it is, Trivia Pursuit, 2K16 WWE, and then you have Halo 3, NCAA Football 07, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Those other two games I'm not too sure what they are. Tony Stark Project 8, Tony Hawk's, I'm sorry. NCAA Football 05, Halo 2 for the original Xbox, along with Tony. I mean, well, you guys see that. It doesn't matter. GoldenEye Sports Champions for PS3, PS4, NBA 2K16, and PS3 Just Dance 3. So you got that whole stack right there of all the games. Then down here for the Sega Saturn, we have a expensive game here. You have Street Fighter Collection, Disc 1 and 2 for the Sega Saturn. That's probably a $70, $80 game. And then for the Sega Saturn, you have another expensive one, Street Fighter Alpha. Street Fighter Alpha. Then for PS1, you have Final Fantasy 9. And then for PlayStation, you have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 right there in that corner. Then for the 64, Star Fox 64, and NFL Blitz. You know, not games that do backflips over. Then for the Sega Genesis, you have Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, and Jurassic Park. Moving on, you got this Nintendo book, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is basically a $10 book, the Wii version. And then this book here, this Nintendo Power, this is actually anywhere from a $12 book to $40 book. I don't know why, but those are the comps. And then for the Super NES, you got NHL 94, Super Mario World, Street Fighter 2, RoboCop 3. Then you have Top Gear, Judge Dredd, I Am the Law. Then for the NES, you got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first game. That's like a $15 game. Then the three expensive games here, you have Earthworm Jim, which is worth about $30. Then you have Mystic Ninja, which is around $30, $40. And then you have Casper. That's $100 to almost $200 game. Look it up. I'll give you guys that. Look it up. That game is expensive. Comps are anywhere from $100 to almost $200 for just this game, just like this. No case, nothing. Just the game. And then of course you have the Xbox 360 that comes with the system and the Kinect and the box. And then you have the original Xbox 360 that comes with a 120 gig hard drive, and neither one of them have the red ring of death, so they both work perfect. I already put games in it to make sure it worked. And then here I have, what's up, Haitian? And then you have 2 GameCubes here. I don't know which color that one is, but it has that stuff on it. And you have the Platinum. Then of course you have the PS1 with a memory card, 1 GameCube with a memory card, and you have the Game Shark for the PS1. Then you have a Super Nintendo here with another copy of Super Mario and Home Alone. Then you have the Sega Saturn in the back, no wires, no nothing, just the system. And then you have this. And he said all these work. He said the last time he tested everything it worked, but it's been a few years since everything's been back there. And he said he doubt everything don't work because it's been back there. But he said when he put everything away, all his electronics, everything he keeps works. I believe him, so it is what it is. And then mostly like the Sega Saturn and this particular Sega CD, they both had games in the console. And I've said it plenty of times. Normally when I go thrifting or whatever, and when I get a system that has a game in it, like even like a PSP, when there's a game inside of the system, 9 out of 10 it always works. So just in case you guys don't feel why I paid $1,500 for all this, it wasn't just this. I paid $1,500 for all the video game stuff as well as the sneakers and the other bin. That's why I brought everything. He gave me a great deal. He didn't have to. So here for the PlayStation, we have Gran Turismo, Crash Bandicoot 3, Crash Bandicoot. We have Croc Legend of, what's that? The Goobies. Then you have Tomb Raider 2. You have Destruction Derby 2, Harry Potter, A Bug's Life, FIFA 2000. We have Driver 2. I guess that's okay. Disc 2 and Disc 1. We have Ridge Racer Revolution. I love this game for the original PlayStation. This is one of my favorite racing games. Period, because this the game. This game is so dope that you could fucking stop the game. I mean, you can actually open up your PS1, take this game out, put any music CD in it, play the track you want, and it'll still hold the game. So you can actually listen to your music on this game. That's how I love this fucking game. I remember that. FIFA 99. Premier Manager 2000. That's probably a fucking golf game or soccer or something. There's another FIFA Premier League stars. This person loves soccer. It says PlayStation. Brian Lara Cricket. Okay, that sounds stupid. Rayman, Bugs Bunny, Lost in Time, Pandemonium, whatever the fuck you say. I can never pronounce that shit right. Blitz 02. Rugby 05, SS Tricky, True Crimes, New York City for the PS2, PS2 Star Wars Bounty Hunter, PS2 Desert Storm, PS2 Star Wars the video game Lego, PS2 Mike Tyson's Heavyweight Boxing. Then we have here for the PS2 Rayman Arena. We have Driver, Knockout Kings 2000 for the PlayStation, NHL 2K5 for the PS2, NHL 01 for the PS2 Major League Baseball 04, and Madden 05. Then here for the GameCube, we got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. For the 360, we have Connect Adventures, which goes there. Then here, I don't know what this is for. It just says Seawolf Electronic Arts, so I don't know what system is that for. Then for the Xbox 360, another Grand Theft Auto 5. For the original PlayStation, Bust the Move. Hot Wheels Turbo Racing for the PlayStation. Then here, I think this is for the PS2 or I don't know, but it's Crash Bash. Then you got Theme Park World, and I believe that's it. And what initiated all this stuff is these four guys. I cleaned them up since you guys saw the last video. I cleaned them up. Oh, I gotta clean his foot here. So this is the wife killer here. Superfly Jimmy beat him up Snooker. You know, he likes, you know, like this guy was a scumbag. I used to love Superfly Snooker, but then finding out that he was a piece of shit because, you know, I don't know if you guys know the story. I don't know the whole story, but any man that puts his hands on a female like that isn't worth shit. I don't really know the story. Don't need to. I used to love Superfly Snooker up until, I mean, he died before the trial ended because he was actually on trial for murder. But I'm not, you know, you guys can look it up and see. But anyway, whatever. Fucking faggot piece of shit. Then here you got Big John Studd, Roddy Piper, It's me, dudes. What you gonna do, man, when you spend so much money on these video games, huh? What you gonna do, man? Tell him, Mean Gene, brother. Tell him, man, what you gonna do when the Hulkster and this nigga named Mike one row on you, brother? Come on, man. What you gonna do, man? Come on, Mean Gene, tell him, man. This guy buys all the good shit, man, and he sells it for a good price. He does great, man. Ah, ah. So anyway, there you go. And let me show you guys. Oh, well, I gotta wait for these people to pass by. Why you eat my food, Haitian?
That's my job.
Can't be eating my fucking food. Somebody call the police. Tell them to come pick up a Haitian.
Did you open the switch?
No, I didn't open the switch yet. Oh, but you didn't want one, but now you had.
I'm just asking.
Who's it? Somebody's in the bathroom upstairs?
No.
Oh, because you kind of blocking me from. That's why I put the stuff in the front of the door. So you guys are blocking me from finishing my fucking video, man. You and that damn mother of yours. Sons of bitches. All right, so anyway, y'all. Y'all probably, oh my God, I can't believe he's talking to his wife and his kids. Yeah, my wife and my kids know my fucking sense of humor, so lighten the fuck up. Because I was like, oh my God, he talks to his wife like that and his son? Shut up. They know my sense of humor. You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. What y'all over here, what happened? I ain't talking about y'all, I'm talking about YouTubers.
I know, they wasn't.
How they gonna complain if I'm on, I ain't even load the video yet. They over here, my fucking family over here getting on me. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck all y'all. Alright, y'all. So this is all some accessories and stuff. Whoever buys all this stuff is getting everything. I'm not selling not one fucking item. I'm not even selling a piece of lint on the side. I'm selling everything. What the fuck y'all laughing at?
I was laughing at the dog.
You ain't laughing at shit. You're both, your mother over there laughing.
I was
Don't be.
laughing at the dog. I don't know why mom was laughing.
The vent.
Look at these assholes. Look at my retarded daughter and my retarded Haitian over there. And Spike. Come here, Spike. Come here, buddy. He's like, fuck you, nigga. Every time I have the camera, he don't want to come. When I don't have the camera, he come running with his little bad breath.
He don't like the cameras.
Yeah, I don't think he do. Come here. Spike. Good boy. Good boy, you son of a bitch. What's up, man? Say hi to YouTube. I ain't say lick me, bro. I gotta take a shower. Man, I hate when he, like, as soon as you come out the shower, he wanna lick you. That should be pissing me off. Right, Spike? Hey, look up. Up. What's up, man? Alright, you can get the hell out of here now. And then this is like a whole bunch of accessories for the Wii. I'm just gonna leave all this stuff here, and then after we come back from the movie. What time is it, Michelle?
Huh?
What time is it?
It's about 10.
Oh, okay, cool. We got time. All right, cool. So this is like all the, like a lot of accessories. I think there's like 5 Wii controllers in here. No nunchucks though. Then he's got all this other stuff, and he's got the sensor bar for the Wii, the stand and all that. And then here, that's just miscellaneous. These are like, I didn't even count these games. These are like PC games, so they don't mean shit to me. There's one Sega Genesis adapter. There's a couple of more. There's another 360 remote. Some other miscellaneous crap here. And, oh yeah, I showed you all that stuff, right? And then this is the bin I was talking about. So we worked the price on 100 on this bin. Even though I know most of it is Lord of the Ring type stuff, everything that's in this bin is broken, so that's going straight in the garbage. See, I'm a guy who shop with my eyes. And even when I buy storage units and I get like bootleg DVDs, bootleg CDs, shit like that, I throw all that shit away. I don't, or even when I get sneakers that look suspect or they too dirty or too beat up, I don't sell them, I throw shit like that away or I donate it. Because I'm a guy who shop with my eyes, so being that I shop with my eyes, I look at like, it doesn't make no sense for you to sell real legit shit with fake stuff. You know what I mean? That's just me. Oh shit, I just realized I actually have that Mickey Mouse. Check this. I just realized that. Look, I'm over here talking and, well, it was only $2 because it was like 70% off of 21. Or a couple bucks, and here he is right here. Oh well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I paid way more for that than I did for the one that's on the table, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, going back to this stuff. I took stuff out of here and put it in here, like buildings and Look like play set pieces, but at $100, the sad thing is that tree guy's broken. That would have helped the price, but I don't know what he goes for. I'll say maybe $20. But he should be worth at least $20 or something like that. And you got Dr. Octopus in here. And he got his tentacles. He should be worth at least, they both should be worth about $40 or $50 for both. So these two cover almost half of the thing. And okay, I thought this was broken. It's not. This is what's this fucking guy's name again? Ghost Rider. This is Ghost Rider's motorcycle. So if Ghost Rider's in here with the bike, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who the hell this guy is. Lord of the Rings stuff. I'm gonna have to go through this when I get home. Well, that's broken. So look like Sauron, but unfortunately that's busted up. I would prefer him to be broken than that tree guy or the one I just had in my hand. This looks like the tower with the eye. Oh shit, you got Rhino. He's probably worth about 15 bucks. It was really dark and mosquitoes were tearing us the fuck up, so I wasn't really like there forever. And you got this Hobgoblin, so he's probably like another 20 bucks. And here's Ghost Rider. Oh man, no. He don't got no fucking head. Good news is it doesn't look like it's broken. Hopefully his head is in here somewhere. If it is, those pieces there make it worth, you know, give me like at least a $10 profit. Oh, there's a Spider-Man. And here is Doc Ock. It's probably like another $20. So I'm already up $30 over what I paid for the whole bin. So that's a good thing. And you just got like little miscellaneous stuff. See, Eunice likes shit like this, so I would just sell him this whole bin, but I would take all the broken stuff out. Because I wouldn't feel comfortable selling somebody broken shit. Even though that's how I got it. And there's a lot of like little figures here and stuff like that. So I'll probably take out, oh, here's New Goblin. So I'm gonna have to take all this out, throw it on the floor, and I don't have time to do it now because I gotta get ready to take a shower and get ready. He probably got more bins of stuff somewhere because he said he got a lot of shit in the house. So at the end of the day, this bin is worth the $100. I definitely see I can make a $100 profit off of this if I sell it just like this. Maybe even more if I take these out, which I'll probably wind up doing and then selling this just like that. That'll probably be pretty dope. So, and that's what I paid $1,500 for. This bin with all this stuff in it, all the video game stuff you see on the table, not including those 4 wrestlers, because that initiated. He was there with them in his hand, so I was like, oh man, he's not, because he really didn't want me he really didn't want me in his apartment because he wasn't comfortable. Because he said he got shit all over the place. Let him arrange some stuff, move stuff around, and I said, all right, that's fair enough. So this is only $30 for these 4, which is a steal. And I cleaned them up a lot more, so they look like shit, but they look better now, including the fucking wife killer here. I used to have a lot of respect for him, so I read the story on him. I had no idea, so I'm like, fuck that dude. May he not rest in peace. What a piece of shit. And then all the sneakers too. So I'm gonna show you the sneakers as well. So here we have, actually I don't even know which is which because it might be in the wrong boxes, so maybe I shouldn't go by the code. And these are all his cousins, and we worked the price out. And when he told me that he was giving the money to his aunt for his late cousin, because he says cousin passed away, because I looked at him, he's like 6'2", 6'3", and I was like, dude, I know you, and he's a white boy. So I'm like, dude, and I was like, dude, I know you're not no size 9. He said, no, those are my cousins. He passed away, da-da-da-da. And he said that money he's giving to his aunt. So I don't know how true it is. I mean, it's none of my business. I really don't care. I ain't trying to be harsh or fucked up. I'm just saying it for what it is. So, and the $1,500 included all of these. All 13 pairs. So you got these here. And they're worn. They're worn, but he was a sneakerhead and stuff like that. Then you got these ones in here. They're like an olive green, black, and white. And you got these like they're almost like an Air Force, but not. What size are these? I wonder if my wife could fit these because she likes black sneakers. I think it says 8.5. Hey Michelle, hand this to your mother, see if she could fit these, cause she likes all black sneakers. These might fit her. Come on this side. Oh here, it don't matter which side. It might be too big for her, but you don't never know. Cause she likes wearing all black. These are nice. I wish these were my fucking size, man. These are like a Timberland. Like these shits are beautiful. Why the fuck they weren't my size? Size 9. These are nice. That color is beautiful, man. And you got these ones here. I wish these were also my size. I've actually owned these. I actually have a pair of these, but not this color. But this black is really, really nice. I like that. Then you got these Jordan ones. These are pretty dope too. And then you got these ones here. With this is fucking crisp. Like these are really, really fucking nice, man. Unfortunately, they're all size 9. Put these back here, keep them here, and then when I get home, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. Cause I still haven't. I wasn't gonna go to the flea market this weekend, but now getting this stuff from him last night, I'm thinking about it. But I really don't want to pay $260 to go set up. Then you got these Air Force Ones in white. Then you got these are nice too. These are also white, gray, and black. And you got these ones which are white and black. And you got these Nike Dunk High Retro. And these ones here are like the Spazike lows, Spazike or whatever you call them, in all black. These are nice too. But yeah, I know my wife. These are men's 9, so I would ask her if she want these, but I know she ain't gonna be able to fit these. And the last but not least, we have these as well. These are also nice. I mean, these sneakers in the store are like 160, 170 bucks, man. We made a deal that I had to buy them all. And he said, I'll tell you what, 13 pair, but you gotta pay me XYZ. And I was like, fine. I was way more than a way to do that. So again, that's what $1,500 look like, right, Spike? Right? No? No? No, Spike? Hmm?
She said it fits.
Oh, okay.
It fits, but it's hard inside.
All right, y'all. So that's everything. Gotta go. Peace. Thanks.